Oh.
Stop flaming. If you flame, it means you're a prep or a poser.
What?
The only reason Dumbledore swore is because he had a headache, okay?
What?
Restarted it. There we go. Now it's recording. Okay.
I don't want to make any allegations.
Welcome back to
But
Gamestrom.
is it true that Demi Lovato wore like bracelets or whatever for a long time because she used to cut her wrists or whatever?
I'm not sure.
Okay. Welcome to Gamestrom.
But there was a similar thing with a bulimic Olympic athlete, and she had marks on her wrists.
And
because her
they
teeth.
thought that, yeah.
And they were like, "What is this?" And she was like,
Did
"Oh, it's for my new
Mr.
necklace."
What's his name tell you that story?
No,
About
Miss
what
Froud.
Oh.
Miss Froud. But is she just alive?
Yeah, she told me that story too.
She had marks on her hands.
She
because
must tell it every
of
year.
the teeth.
Who was the best teacher you've ever had?
Oh.
It's gotta be my social study teacher.
The best teacher I've ever had?
Who is that?
Oh my god. I don't know. I've
is
had
it
some
Mr.
good
Tobin?
teachers.
Yes, Mr. Tobin. He's my favorite.
I've had
He's
some
your
good
favorite?
teachers.
Mr. Tobin, Mr. Young, Mr. Sanders, or Miss Grudich.
I've had some pretty good teachers. I can't
Like, if it
even.
weren't for Miss Grudich, I wouldn't have ever started writing at all.
I
Really?
can't
So
just
I gotta
name
thank her at the end of
one.
the year. I gotta thank her for that.
I can't just name one.
I named 4. Go ahead.
Oh.
Come at me, bro. Come at me, sis.
You know what doesn't make sense
What?
about the lighting on that candle? Go back for a second.
can't.
Here we go.
Damn
I
it,
can't.
never mind. When we go back to it, I'll mention it again.
Okay. I read a depressing book while I waited for it to...
So
You
I
read your
decided
own
to
rating.
slit my wrist.
I read a depressing book while waited for it to stop bleeding. Then I listened to
That's
some GC. I got dressed again. Then I got dressed again. Drank some human blood, so I was ready to go to the concert.
Of course, as you do.
So,
Well, shouldn't it be Muggle?
first
blood?
of all,
Shouldn't it be Muggle blood though?
It should
Because they're
be.
in the Harry Potter
it
universe.
should be a muggle blood.
Well,
First
it's
of all,
inconsistent with your own
She's about to go on a date with this guy she likes, and she's still depressed.
Yeah.
I'm starting to think that depressed isn't a result of anything that's happening in her life, but it's just
You can't stop after every sentence. What are you doing?
there.
You know, give it.
No, give it to him. Seriously,
Gosh,
you
gosh.
missed your chance. You missed your chance to read
Okay,
this.
no.
Just
Give
read
it.
this
No.
without saying anything.
Hand it over.
But you don't have to say anything
I went outside.
every time.
Draco was waiting there in his
Okay.
front of his flying car.
Hold on. Look at this. Does this make sense to you?
No, it
No,
doesn't.
it's stylized.
Based off what you know about physics in the world.
It's stylized.
No, I don't listen. Listen.
Just like
It doesn't. No.
Just
Okay.
like you can't
It's
get
in a
past
bowl.
that candle with
It's in a bowl, right? It's in a bowl, Thomas.
And there's a little ledge.
It's in a bowl, and there's a ledge, and it curves down like a
There's
bowl.
a gravity well.
But the light somehow goes through all of that and decides to rest on the bottom, where it should be shadowed.
And it stops.
It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any
Stylized.
sense. No. You can have stylized.
There's a gravity well.
You can have stylization and logic within the same context.
Darkest time.
Anyway.
He was waiting there in front of his flying car. He was wearing a simple
Wait, what? It's flying car.
You know how Harry Potter.
Oh yeah, they have flying cars.
He was wearing a simple plan t-shirt. They
Wouldn't
would play at the show too.
Wouldn't that just be a car then?
He got dressed. Author's note.
We don't say driving car every time we say car. In their context, it would just be a car.
Well, they have both.
Why?
They have the natural state.
Why would you have both?
I don't know. Anyway, it was written for monkeys.
Right, of course.
He is dressed like Gothic, even though he never dresses like that. He's got eyes. Author's note. A lot faux cowl boys were it okay.
Of course.
Yeah. Hi, Draco! Exclamation point, I said in a depressed voice. Hi, Ebony, said back. We walked into his flying black Mercedes-Benz.
What?
The license plate says 666. When we flew it into the place.
He just got a new license plate for this date. It's
With
fine.
the concert. It's a vanity plate.
Also, you can't just change your plate to 3 numbers.
This is a vanity plate.
You mean one at the front?
Yeah.
Right.
And flew it to the place with the concert. Well, if you want to get a vanity plate.
Well, it's not the same as a license plate. A license plate is a license plate.
No, but if nobody
It's
else
a plate of license.
has that license plate, then you can get it as your real license plate.
Yeah, but you have to pay for it.
Yeah,
I don't
you
think,
do.
and you have to wait for
You gotta
approval.
pay out the ass.
You have to wait for approval. You can't just.
Oh, definitely.
You guys are
You
so
can't
bad
just-
at reading stories.
You can't get it for a date. If I wanted to go on a date, and I wanted the car to say "marry me" or whatever.
You'd order that in like 2 weeks in advance, or a month.
They didn't know they were doing it in advance.
I
Is the
know.
problem.
Well, how do you know he wasn't planning it?
Yesterday, they only spoke yesterday.
Yeah, but how do you know he wasn't planning the whole thing from the start?
All right.
What?
Why not?
How would he have planned that?
What do you mean? How would you plan?
How would he have planned this?
Easy.
to
Okay,
occur?
first, finds out that there's a concert playing. Probably got their tickets on sale a month in
We
advance.
don't care.
2,
And then
knows this person wants to ask her to the concert.
No,
3,
this is not
orders the
interesting.
plate in advance.
This
and
is a
4,
conspiracy.
hasn't showed up.
This
with
is
the
not
plate.
interesting. You gotta read the story.
Anyway, that wasn't my point. About Ass Man.
Also, he's clearly not somebody you want to go on a date on if
No.
he's spending that much money on a first date.
Honestly, maybe he rented it. Well, then
He rented the
couldn't get
plate
vanity
and the tickets.
and the tickets. I mean,
Yeah, no, I just went out and got a flying car, a new license plate, and tickets to GC, whatever that is. Okay, no,
flew it
listen.
to the place. We flew it to the place with the concert.
The place at the concert.
On
I
the
think
way-
they call that a hall or a
We
stadium.
listened excitedly to Good Charlotte and Marilyn Manson.
Okay,
We
good
both
job.
smoked cigarettes and drugs.
In the concert?
In the car.
Oh.
When
Did they say they smoked drugs?
This.
Nobody says that.
You know, I was smoking heroin.
We're
the
gonna
other day.
smoke a Mary Jane.
Yeah.
This person's obviously never done drugs in their entire life.
Yeah.
Unless they did it so much that they are intelligent struck.
We got some intravenous heroin.
We're gonna smoke it.
Yeah.
We are going to inject some heroin.
Into our bloodstreams. We are going to grab a spoon in the powder required, add water before heating the bottom of the spoon. We will then add the solution to the injection device of choice,
okay, we get it.
allowing it to mix
Hypodermic
with the
needle.
blood in the veins before slowly injecting it into our circulatory system.
After putting on a tourniquet.
Yeah.
We're going to
And
take,
some black lace.
We're gonna take the nose
think-
powder
do you
and
take
sniff
the
it.
chunk into Hershey. We're gonna take a chunk into Hershey.
Chunk to Hershey.
Do you think they're so emo that they use black lace to tie off their arm when they do
Instead of a
heroin?
tourniquet.
Chunk into
What is
Hershey.
this?
Anyway, go on.
When we got there, we both hopped out of the car, went into the mosh pit at the front of the stage, and jumped up and down as we listened to Good Charlotte.
I know where it is.
Oh, this is lyrics. I'm just gonna skip that. Joel is so bleeping hot, I said to Draco, pointing to him as he sung.
That's not what you want to say to your date.
Phil,
This person's also never been on a date. Surprise.
even I know.
I
that.
just
This
realized
person's like
something.
12.
Even
My
I know that.
computer could be running out of
You
battery.
might have more experience with girls
I'm
than
going
I
to go
do.
get the charger. I'm going to go get
Well,
the charger.
okay,
You
so
guys
that's
this.
kind of up for debate. See, well, okay.
Hey,
Early on in
while we're here,
my
do you wanna
childhood.
chunk into Hershey? I got some of the Hershey.
Slight distraction. I don't
Chunk
want
it
this
or
to run out of batteries. Because that would be extremely
One of my
bad.
good friends from early life was a girl, but
Mhm.
she is lesbian. In
The
fact,
person who gave you this fish, right?
oh no, that's a different person.
Okay.
That's
Sorry,
way
that
early in
weird
life.
scream
Okay.
was because I dropped my charger.
You're
And
still early in life.
The other girl I know is also a lesbian.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Alright.
what do you want?
We're back.
A sandwich.
Alrighty.
I don't have as much experience with girls on everybody because all the girls I know are lesbian. So it's not the same experience.
Right.
Alright, let's just read the story with no more interruptions.
It's technically, if you want to, but
Oh, here we go.
Colloquial meaning, experience with girls.
Right, yeah.
But I digress.
I mean, I have 0.
Oh, this is.
So I guess we both have the same.
What are you talking about?
I have 0 romantic experience.
Oh, romantic experience. It's running matters.
I mean, I have females who are my friends.
Okay. He's filling his.
By the way, I'm 17.
And you're still
What do you want, a medal?
half a foot taller than me. I mean, shorter than me.
Yeah. We know who's the
Excellent.
tall one now.
I accidentally said tall.
Yeah, he's lying. He's actually super short.
You're also just...
Thomas is actually like
You're
5
also,
feet.
Yeah,
He's actually...
He's like 5'3".
He's 5'2"
I
at
weigh
most.
90 pounds.
He's 90
Yeah.
pounds soaking wet.
Anyway, you're just weirdly tall.
I drank a lot of milk. So much, in fact, that I developed lactose
Yeah.
intolerance.
Oh
That
boy.
helped my bones. And also, this is interesting,
Mm-hmm.
it helps the neurons in my brain fire faster. I learned that in biology class. Calcium makes your neurons
But not fast enough, am I right? I'm taking a sip of wine and
Oh
twirling
dear
my mustache.
lord, I did not plan for this to happen.
Oh boy, a giant
Oh,
sea
it's
monster.
not like you've played this a million times and know
No,
that
I
there's a
didn't even
Kraken.
know that was there. I'm not even kidding. I had no idea.
Now,
Even.
you see, like, people like that annoying person you were talking about that was not the J annoying person.
Listen, he goes, ow, ow,
Yes.
ow.
Is that they
Magnus.
might,
Sounds like a wuss.
you know, be kind of slow because they don't
Or
drink
hitting
enough
it in the
milk.
eye with projectiles.
They don't drink enough milk, and the neurons in their brain fire slower than people who do drink.
Right. I don't think that's the reason he's a dumbass. I gotta be honest with you.
And maybe I'm not actually smart, but it's just my brain works fast.
I don't know if you know what intellect is,
What do you mean?
but that is a pretty big part.
Well, yeah, but you can have, like, a fast processor on your computer, but, like, no graphics card. I mean, it's going to be speedy, but it's also not going to work.
That's not the same thing, though.
Got him. This might be
I
the
tried.
fairy one. This might be the one that I was actually
brain-
planning
You're a
on.
bad person.
My brain is
it's
working-
bleeding in the eye.
My brain
No,
is
it was
working
attacking
fast,
me.
but it's going nowhere.
Right.
See what I'm
Were we
saying?
reading a fan fiction at
Yes,
some
we
point?
were. I said Draco pointing a music song, filling the club with his amazing voice.
Oh,
Suddenly, Draco looked sad.
there's no
What's
fairy.
wrong? I asked as we moshed to the
I'm
music.
just bleeding from the list.
This person's also never
slits
been
in
to
my
a
wrist.
concert.
Then I caught on. Hey, it's okay. I don't like him better than you, I said.
I really don't like this.
Yeah,
I wanna
it's
stop.
no, it's better
We're not
if
getting anywhere anyway.
it's better if you just
Really?
read it.
Asked Draco sensitively as he put his arm around me, all
The
protective.
characters make me want to slit my wrist.
Yeah.
That's what they're supposed
And
to.
for
The real
results.
way.
Yeah,
The real way.
For results.
Did I tell you about the time I accidentally taught a possibly suicidal person the correct way to kill themselves?
I think you have.
It wasn't. I was like, so you see here, this is if you feel here.
Oh, I've done
Okay,
that, yeah.
listen.
Feel the strong flow of blood, and this is where you have to cut.
I've said that to somebody, yeah, who was possibly suicidal. I've also said it to people who weren't, because
But
for
it
some
was-
reason it made them upset.
But it
it made
was
them
accidental.
queasy.
It was accidental. And I didn't know.
That
Anyway.
they were suicidal,
Yeah.
maybe. Where's the constant stream of water coming from?
Really?
Up.
I said. Besides, I don't even know Joel.
What?
It's coming from up.
What do you mean it's coming from up?
It's coming from up there.
But where is that coming from?
The water.
It's coming from a spring in the top of the island.
Okay.
It kind of makes no sense because it's just a constant flow of water.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a natural siphon. Who knows? And he's going out with Hillary bleepin' Duff.
Alright, enough of fan fiction, because I need a guide.
I bleepin' hate that little
I know,
bitch.
I didn't want to say this, but I need a guide, because look where I am. I don't
It's
wanna...
actually easier than you think, Kristen.
No, I don't
You gotta
wanna...
give it a shot.
I don't want to... This is gonna take hours. No, just look up a guide. I want to just breeze through this. I'm not even, like...
On my 2DS.
Yeah, no,
Hold on,
find something.
I'll look it up on the PSP.
Quick, just like, tell me which pots to go in, because otherwise this is gonna take...
I'm gonna
20
get
minutes.
rid of this fan fiction.
No.
Yeah, we're not reading it anyway.
But it...
I can find something better to read.
Alright, I'm about to step through the first
Fine.
pot. I'm about to step through
Get
the
the
first pot.
guide. We'll stop reading the fanfiction. It's just about to get good.
I don't think you know what that means.
Oh, well, you weren't reading it anyway.
Good.
Stop flaming, okay? Ebony's name is Ebony, not Mary Sue.
No, look up
okay?
the ghost chip chart.
Alright,
I'm gonna translate this. Now you need to read this author note. I'm gonna read some of the author's notes from the
Alright.
beginning of chapters, and I'm gonna try to translate them from Gothic speak to English.
Somebody else look it up, would you?
I said stop flaming, okay? Ebony's name is Ebony, not Mary Sue, okay?
Oh!
Draco is so in love with her that he's acting different. They need each other before, okay? They knew each other. They knew each other before, okay? Alright, let's just get...
Alright, this is I really need to get going on this because I want to just, like, this
If
is
they
taking
really
too long.
knew each other,
Whoa, whoa, whoa! It goes into some... Oh my god.
Yeah, it gets graphic.
Oh, it
okay,
gets graphic.
look up there!
Can you read just the graphic bit?
Like-
What the hell are you doing, you bleeping... Your mother bleepers? It was Dumbledore!
Oh,
What was Dumbledore?
no.
Dumbledore walks in on them.
What was
Oh,
Dumbledore?
I want to see where this goes. What?
What was Dumbledore? What did Dumbledore do? Did he walk in on them
Yeah.
having the coituses?
Yes, he did.
Oh.
Stop flaming. If you flame, it means you're a prep or a poser.
What?
The only reason Dumbledore swore is because he had a headache, okay?
What?
And on top of that, he was mad at them.
No.
P.S. I'm not updating until I get 5 good reviews.
So
Oh,
none. Never, never, ever.
Please look up
You
a guide.
ludicrous
Ever.
fools!
You'll get
You
no
ludicrous fools!
Just try it, go through once, and if you fail, then I'll look
No,
up.
no, I
Kristen, If
really-
you fail, I'll look up
Are
the
we
guide.
done after this episode? We're treading water at this point.
Shut up, Prep's okay.
Listen, this is gonna
Yes.
take ages. I know.
I won't update it until you give me good reviews.
Look at how many. No.
Good.
I really need a guide for this because I don't want it to take forever, and you're taking forever by not looking it up, because it's just trial and error. This section is stupid. I hate it. It's the worst. I went through the
Look
first
at that
pod.
lighting over there.
Well, okay, guys. I'm only going to this because I got 5 good reviews. And by the way, I won't write the next chapter until I get good
Please
ones.
look it up.
Stop
Please.
flaming or I'll report you. Evan isn't a Mary Sue. Okay, she
What does that
isn't
mean?
perfect.
Flaming.
She's a Satanist.
Here, I'm gonna here.
Okay.
I'm gonna look it up myself.
You don't know how to use that.
I'm holding it upside down. Here, please look it up.
I'll find it. Just try while I find
No,
it.
You must be able to
Right.
figure out how to use it, though. It's very straightforward.
The internet browser is kind of confusing, actually.
I've used it. It's fine.
That's because you've used it. The first time I used it.
No, the first time I used it, it was fine. Is what I'm saying.
Ghost.
Ghost chip
In the
chart.
shell. Oh my god. Have you seen the movie Ghost Ship?
No.
It's the best.
You mean
worst
Ghost
thing
in the
ever.
boobies?
No, not Ghost in the Shell. Ghost Ship.
See, it took me right back to the beginning. I hate
Have you
this
seen
part.
the film Ghost Ship?
No, I haven't.
Oh, it's the best. It's the best.
Just tell me which pots to go through.
Ghost ship chart.
It was a B movie.
You know,
I didn't know it was filmed where it was.
Probably gonna read that.
Have you seen the?
All right.
No. Have you guys seen The Mist?
No.
No.
The film, the Stephen King film,
And
the
they
really
come
good
back.
film,
They come back.
where the guy kills his family at the end, but then the military show up to save the day, so he just killed his family for nothing. You guys don't remember that?
You just spoiled the
Oh,
end.
it's a good film. Well, yeah, that would trigger the memory. Anyway, the reboot, the show is apparently being filmed in Halifax, so that'll be exciting because I'll get to visit the town that horror film show takes place in. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be fantastic.
We did nothing this episode.
I'll find it. I can't find it. It's not here on the
What, the walkthrough?
This is the wiki, not the walkthrough.
Nice.
I didn't need that.
Oh, here it is. How do you find the ghost
Anyway,
ship
the mist
chart?
is fantastic.
Source code's also good.
The ghost ship also I think it might have been Stephen King, but it was also filmed in Halifax.
Dumbledore only swore because he had a headache.
Yeah. He had a chunk of Hershey though, so it was fine.
Nax.
Next?
Nax. That's one of the words from the play.
What was the like squanch word? The bad word for Homelanders?
Skak.
Skak.
It's on Diamond Step Island. Great. That's
Yeah.
helpful.
I'm already there. I just need to know which plots to go through. Look at the video one.
This
something.
doesn't do video.
Alright.
I have to actually go to the YouTube app. Zelda Dungeon Wiki. This one will say something.
Alright. We're back at the beginning anyway, so here's the first pot. I'm going through it. I went through the first pot right at the beginning. Now which one do I go through?
Thanks for restating that. Thomas?
Thomas?
Yeah?
Which one do I go through now? I went through the first one.
Doesn't say.
Try walking
Doesn't
around
say.
that and see if there's another
I know
part.
it's this one.
Then why would you ask?
Because I need to do this in order so that he knows where I am.
But you said you knew it was that one though.
Yeah, but he needs to know which part I'm in to tell me which pots to go through. Oh.
Let me add a search chart. Hold on.
We are not stopping this episode until I have that ghost ship chart.
Ghost ship chart, and I
It's
want
gonna
to
be
add
a long
log.
episode.
I have to have some sort of fidelity.
I only swore because I had a headache.
Which one is it?
That
How long does it take you to look?
absurdly quick.
Okay, this is the pot that I came out of. Which one do I go through now?
One of them.
Yeah, I've certainly
Left
heard.
or forward right?
One of those.
I've certainly heard references to.
One of the
No, I
pots.
need to know which pot it is, Thomas.
Yeah, one of the ones in the room.
Yeah. Thomas,
That's
don't-
what you go through.
Don't talk about anything unless it's
One
which
of
pot
the
to go through.
Yeah, one of the existing pots. That's
Yeah.
what you go through.
But I don't know which one, and
Yeah,
I don't want to
that
waste
one.
time. I'm gonna go right back to the
That one
beginning.
in the room. The room where you are.
Which one is it?
Drink a Hershey.
This episode is a disaster.
This whole session was a disaster aside
Yeah.
from the stories.
So the session wasn't a disaster besides the part where we talked.
Yeah. The part where we talked well. The rest of it was just bullshit. We talked about what else did we talk about? How
Haven't
she
you
did-
found it yet? Isn't it? Oh, all right. I'm just gonna start going through.
Try memorizing them.
Yeah, what doesn't work?
I got the wrong one. Why does that take so long?
Because it's a 2DS, that's why.
Oh my
Yeah.
god! Why are you looking at that? Well, I know which one it is now, and I'm gonna figure out which one it is.
What is
And
the
those
street
guys
called,
are gonna be
Thomas?
back.
Kristen, what's the street called?
You don't know your own address?
That's really sad.
East Valley, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Don't tell them where I live.
Oh, here we go. How do I solve the
don't
ghost
care.
maze?
I solved it.
Oh, this is gonna take
Actually, I
hours.
didn't. There's more.
But wait, there's more.
I would draw an ASCII's.
An ASCII's?
Only one pot. Second area.
I got through the second area.
Enter the one you did not just come out of.
What?
There's more than two.
Now, okay, I'm in this wooden section. On top of a boat. Where do I go now?
This wooden boat.
It doesn't describe the area, just how many pots.
Alright, this is like the fourth area, I think.
Okay, just like the third, but this time you enter the pot on the left instead of the right.
There's more than two pots.
Which pot did you come out of, Kristen?
I came out of this one.
Then go through the...
One on the left,
The
but that's
left.
relative.
Probably the wrong one. Yeah. Alright, we can start again. Alright, I'm in the first area.
First area has only one pot. Enter it.
Entered it. Okay.
In the second area, it lands in an area with 2 pots.
Yep.
Enter the pot you did not just come out of.
There are 3 pots.
There are actually 3. And
There might be another behind.
I
that
know
road.
it's this one. Alright, go to the third area.
The third area has 4 pots. 2 on one side and 2 on the other. Go
Yep.
to the opposite side from
I know which one
the
it
one
is.
that you land on and enter the pot on the right.
Got it. I'm entering the one on the left.
And now, the fourth area, you go to the opposite side.
I entered the wrong one.
The
Let me
one-
go back.
Oh my god.
See why I hate this area? You see why I hate this part of the game? Oh. It's stupid. It's just dead silence. Stop throwing things at me.
Fun phrase to say.
It is.
We play a one-off after this.
I did
How about
the
we
wrong
kill ourselves
one
after
again.
this?
Absolutely.
Oh my god. Okay, you said... Oh, you said go in the one on the right, right? I'll remember that.
Will you?
Yeah.
Alright, are you there yet? The 4 pots? Opposite side, right pot.
Got it.
And now, when you come out,
Mhm.
opposite side, left pot.
Opposite side, left pot.
No,
No, no,
Over there.
opposite
Yeah,
side.
There
here.
you go.
Okay.
Left pot. Alright. Now, don't accidentally go into the right pot. And now,
Now we're here. Ah,
Now you're
good.
here. there
Alright.
you go.
Woo! Okay, now. Ooh. I have to get the last chart. We can do that next episode.
Okay.
I got the ghost ship chart. I did it. That's done. It's
Listen,
over.
I think since we've reached another
been-
milestone,
I've
I
been
think we should
worried
stop.
about this. I've
I
been
think we should
worried
stop
about this
Zelda.
for months. I've been worried about this for months. This section. I've been worrying if I knew it was going to be a disaster.
Oh my! How many times are you gonna tell us that you've been worrying for months
Mhm.
about it?
Alright, save.
Doesn't make for very interesting commentary.
Okay, are we stopping or are we doing another one?
I think we should stop.
Alright, let's stop.
We do need a lot of episodes.
I need a break for my brain.
Alright,
This
break.
is not.
Alright.
It's not stimulating. I need to go and do something stimulating
Right.
and come back to this.
Bye bye,
You
everyone.
can tell when I'm